What's up with you? Y'all already know what it is. It's Jesse F, the home care general. I'm back in the building, trying to make sure you guys are gonna be successful. So look, this could be for new agencies, this could be for existing agencies or whatever. Like, how many hours should you be accepting to really catapult and be successful? Look, you shouldn't be taking on no hours less than like 20 hours a week. And the reason for that is because you got to think about your caregivers at the end of the day as well. So you got to think about the clients. Yes, the client is, that's the fuel for, that's the engine that's going to run it. But you got to think about your caregivers, because if you only have stuff less than 20 hours, guess what? These caregivers are already out trying to find another job somewhere. So 20 hours at least, you could tell them, look, we have part-time work here. And when you can start saying that, well, look, we have part-time work. Yeah, you might not have full-time, and everybody that's coming through, they're probably going to be like, well, I'm looking for full-time. But guess what? If they have no work and you at least got part-time, the majority be like, well, 20 is better than none. But if you start accepting all these cases with 12 hours and 10 hours and 13 and all these weird hours, you're going to have a weird operation, and it's going to be stressful, because most of the time the caregivers, once they will accept stuff like that just right in the moment. Like, okay, I'll take it. And then guess what? When it's time for you to send them out to that case, they hitting you like a day before or that day, and they be like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to take on that case that you gave me. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't wanna set yourself up for failure, you wanna set yourself up for success, we're talking about part-time, full-time. But anything less than that will be uncivilized. I'm trying to let you know, like, I've done it. I had to be like a magician for a couple years, because I used to accept anything. And, like a lot of y'all just starting out, you just like, look, I just want to get a client. I don't care what it is. It could be a day. It could be 2 hours. I'm going to take it. And I get it, because I started right there too. I understand exactly where you are. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set you up for success. Don't accept those cases there's like hours like that, because what's going to happen is now you're going to jeopardize your name. Because let's say you accept the cases like 10 hours a week, right? Yeah, you might have a caregiver that's ready to go. They excited, they pumped up, and they're like, yeah, I'll take it no matter what. But I'm looking for some other stuff, but I'll take it right now. Then when it's time for you to get started on that case, now you getting that phone call. You getting that phone call like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go. I can't take on 10 hours. It's not enough. Now you done told the client. You got a caregiver that's ready to go. They excited. You excited. And now look what'll happen. The caregiver can't go now. Now you trying to scramble. Now you have to turn into a magician, like I said, to try to figure this out now. Or you're gonna have to go. Because if you don't send anybody, that could be your bad review right there. And if you want to keep your reviews good, when you want to keep the quality of your care, you want to be able to tell that client, like, look, I got you. Then guess what? You don't want to rock like that. Hold on one second. Hey, yeah, you said that's payroll. Okay. Okay. Yeah, tell them to call her right back in about. Tell her call back in about 5 minutes. All right. Bye. Sorry about that. That was payroll. Like ready to get people paid. But yeah, like you don't want to do that to yourself. So if you want to be successful coming out the gate, or even if you've been taking on these type of clients, for however long you've been doing it, just like I had been taking on them type of clients under 20 hours I did that for a few years. But I would say that was probably the worst clients I ever had. Not saying they were bad. It was just those hours were bad, and they would, it'd be like I had more complaints of those less hours than I had when I had 20 hours plus. So what I'm saying for you is, and then you can't even really gauge what that means to your company. So now it's like, all right, you could take 12 hours now trying to calculate that. How much money is the company going to make from this 12 hours opposed to how much you got to pay your caregiver? Is it worth it? So that's what you got to start realizing too. Is it going to be worth it? Because you have this big headache with these 12 hours. You're not making that much money throughout the month. Then it's your biggest problem. Because guess what? You're going to continue to be trying to figure out the staffing situation. Because this caregiver going to be like, oh, I can't do it no more. Now you got to find another caregiver. Then you put that caregiver in place. And then she may do it or he may do it for a week or so. And then guess what? It's going to be the same issue. Now think about having several of those type of cases. Let's say you have 5 of those cases. Now you just moving around 5 people all the time. You got this case that you think is you got it covered. And then next week now that's not covered. Then you got the other 12-hour or 10-hour. It'll get chaotic. So what I'm trying to tell you right now, for all y'all new home care agencies, existing home care agencies, seasoned home care agencies, because the seasoned ones as well may be making some bread. You may be making some bread, some good money, but you still have a major headache on your hands. So what I'm trying to tell you is to not have this major headache, you got to start switching up some of your dynamics and don't do anything less than 20. Like clients call in like trying to dictate, what you should do or I only need this. Some people to call and be like, only need like 19 hours. I'm like, look, you got to get that to 20. Got to get that to 20, baby. You're going to need one more. And if they can't do one more hour, then, come on, man, just to make it make sense. You know what I mean? So just don't settle for anything is the philosophy for it. Don't settle for everything because all money is not good money. Because some of those cases that I did take on or some of those people that I did give discounts to or whatever, just trying to accommodate them because this is what they need. Man, it's been the worst. It's been the worst situation for me and my agency. So don't start off like that. You want to start off on a good foot. And guess what? Now, when you get, let's say, the 20 hours, you can gauge that. You can be like, okay, 20 hours is going to pay me this much money a month. It makes sense now. Because now you're making way more money. And then, keep your prices at a certain number too. So you can maximize those 20 hours. But, I'm just trying to help y'all be set up for success and not failure, because a lot of home care agencies, like even when I started, man, they still struggling. Like literally 9 years later, like they still struggling to this day. So you don't want to be one of those people. I want you to start off on the right foot. Get what they say on the good foot. You want to get on that good foot. This is the way that you want to. This is the way that you want to do it. Not only that, now your caregivers, they gonna rock with you. At least and then they may tell some of the other peoples that's in the industry who looking for a job. Well, they don't have this, and you probably will have some full-time cases too. But I'm just saying, on a minimum basis, at least you could tell people, look, I got part-time. That's all we here at my agency. That's all we tell our caregivers. They already know when they got part-time, full-time. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Well, part-time, full-time, living. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. I don't have to try to finesse them or try to, I don't know, swindle them. I can't even say it, but try to get them to work them less hours. You trying to bribe them, and it's not going to work out. Trust me. And you may be on here right now, and you've already experienced this right now. And you probably still experiencing it right now because you haven't made that change. So this is your opportunity to start to switch things up. And this is what my company had to do. Like, we literally had to start changing some things because I'm like, man, I'm tired of having a headache for this. I'm tired of trying to not get a bad review because of this. At least now when we talk to clients, we can tell them, look, we do the 20 hours and we do this. But we tell them why. So then some people that's calling you, they don't really know what they even need. Well, I just need 12 hours. Well, ma'am, we don't do 12 hours. We do 20 hours. So if you can get there, then I can meet you there. And then sometimes they'll be like, you know what? I ain't think about it. We do need 12. We do need 20 hours. So you still gotta educate the client as well, because this is new to them. So some of them just trying to get a feel for it. You know, they just like, well, I just think I need this, but they really don't even know what they really need. So that's when you come into play and be like, well, look, I get it. You saying you need 12, but I cannot guarantee consistency with that. And this is what we tell them. We can't guarantee consistency with 12 hours. And this is why we don't accept that. So we can do the 20 because I can guarantee you the consistency, which I know that you'll have caregivers on backup that, okay, just in case this don't work out with this caregiver, look, we got other caregivers who want part-time work too. So look, all I'm saying is set yourself up for success, not failure, getting started. Like if you start like this, coming out the gate, man, you already ahead of me. And when I started, I was about to go crazy. Like it made me want to quit several times because I was like, dog, this can't be life. I'm making money, but I'm stressed out until I figured it out, until I cracked that code on that. That's when everything changed. I was like, oh, this is where my biggest headache came from. So you need to know your ideal client. And your ideal client, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm saying that wasn't my ideal client. Anything under 20 hours was not. And I almost can probably guarantee in the 90s, 98, 99, 99.9, it's not going to be your bread and butter either. So don't go like that. It'll be other people that be able to accommodate them. And I know that you probably want to be able to help everybody. You know, that's your goal. That's your mission. Mine too. But my sanity, you know, my reviews, the quality, the work that I'm putting out, I wanted to show. I want people to be satisfied with me. And this is the only way that I can guarantee them to be satisfied with me. Then I have to stay in my lane and stick to that. If you want to go online, if you want people to go on Google and Google you and see all the 5-star reviews, and this is the play. If you don't care about your reviews and you don't care if somebody jump on there, talk trash about you because you were giving them 10 hours and your caregiver kept missing work, calling out, not showing up, then by all means, you do it that way. But guess what? You're not going to last. You're not going to last in this industry. People are not going to hire your company to provide these services for them. So that's all I got to say today. So hopefully you did learn something from this. You know, I want to make sure that I give you guys value. I give you what you need so you can take this and implement this inside of your business and you can run with it. This took me years to figure this out. So right now you have this in the power of your hands. So listen, if you're a new home care agency, man, implement this ASAP. If you're an existing home care agency, man, implement this ASAP if you're not, because you may be making money, but it's that money that you're making a headache. You got to ask yourself that. All right? So look, I'm going to holler at y'all on the next video. I have some more pointers, some more tips, some more gems that I've learned over this time that I've been doing this thing. And I got you, man. I'm going to walk you through this thing, all right? I got you, man. Look, y'all holler back. Y'all already know what it is. The Home Care General in the building. All day, every day, 365, we providing home care services to the elderly, disabled adults, and children. And this is what we doing. We're going to continue to do that. And that's the mission, all right? Holler back.